Hello, my name is Odysseus Prometheus III, and welcome back to Pokemon Fire Red. Let's do this thing. Yo, champ in the making. Let me give you some advice. Leader Misty is a pro who uses water-type Pokemon. You can drain all the water with grass-type Pokemon, or you might use electric-type Pokemon and zap them. Thanks. Splash, you mean hop? I'm first up. Let's do it. Did you guys hear my joke? It's a reference to the last episode. You know, where I told you guys that I record stuff way in advance. And I actually also record in bulk. So this is right after the previous episode. Which I kind of alluded to. I think in an earlier episode that I did, that I just recorded this stuff in bulk. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. But anyway, I do that because it makes my life easier to just have the stuff already recorded so I can edit it and then upload it in the dead of the night. Okay, now all we gotta do is beat this girl. What, you? I'm more than good enough for you. Misty won't have to be bothered. Can't I just fight her? I mean, she's right in front of me. I know I could have skipped you easily, but, like, if someone makes it all the way to Misty, like, literally stands in front of her, don't you think they should just be allowed to face her? Instead of you with your level 19 Fanfy, although you usually have like a Goldeen or something. I overwhelmed you with a single attack. Let's take on Misty. Hi, you're a new face. Only those trainers who have a policy about Pokemon can turn pro. What's your approach when you catch and train Pokemon? I catch 4 of them and only use 1 ever. My policy is all-out offensive with water-type Pokemon. That seems like an okay idea, but all-out offensive with water-type? Not the type that I would, like, go for with an all-out offensive. Hey, you still have a water Pokemon, but not the type I would go for with an all-out offensive, to be fully honest. If I was gonna go with an all-out offensive, I'd probably go with, like, I don't know, fire, fighting, well, maybe not fire. Fighting would probably be one, maybe rock, or ground, psychic, potentially, but, I mean, that seems a little irresponsible, considering you could get some pretty good buffs for your psychic with itself. I'm probably thinking about this too much. Which is something else we discussed in the last episode. So for those of you who didn't see the last episode, why are you here? I mean, I'm glad you're here, I'm glad you're watching and even hearing this, but why did you just skip to, like, I don't even know what is this, like, episode 4 or 5? I think it might be 5. Don't quote me on that. Cascade Badge. Jeez, Balthazar's not that far off from evolving. I'm about to have me a Blastoise. The Cascade Badge makes all Pokemon up to level 30 obey. That includes even outsiders you got in trades. There's more. You can now use Cut anytime, even out of battle. You can cut down small trees to open new pathways. You can also have my favorite TM. Thanks, lady. What's it do? Water Pulse. I'd consider giving that to Balthazar, but I don't think I will. Why won't I give it to Balthazar? I don't know, I'm just someone who, like, so rarely uses TMs. Like, I didn't, outside of HMs, but those aren't TMs, they're HMs. I mean, like, I didn't really start using them very much until I started doing these, like, one Pokemon playthroughs, and I usually don't start using them until I get to a department store. Because once you get to the department store, then you can get a whole bunch of different kinds of TMs, and you can usually get a pretty solid moveset for whichever Pokemon you chose. So I'm gonna talk to this guy and beat him up. Innocent bystander, don't you believe me? No! I need to start working my way up through the ranks of Team Rocket. So let's do this. You're my first fight. I'll be right back when I finish off this punk. I did it. Stop! I give up. I'll leave quietly. Yeah, you're fired. I'm the random grunt number 2 now, or yeah, let's go with that. The higher the number, the better it is, for some reason. Thanks for dig, man. Better get moving by. Yeah. I want your badge on my desk. Because for some reason I'm your superior. Now, to the point where you have to listen to everything I say. I don't even know why I'm looking through here. Oh yeah, because I still need better HM slaves. Mudkip's cool. I like Mudkips, but I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna catch a Mudkip because that wouldn't be a great idea, to be honest. There's Ditto, that also won't help me with HM slaving. Oh, well, all I technically need is a flyer. Because, I mean, a lot of Pokemon can learn Strength. One of which is Charmander. So, I can just teach Paul Strength. Everything will be fine. So if I get this here Hoot Hoot, who's... Name is Peeple. That's a Peeple. If you understand that reference, I applaud you. If you don't understand that reference, that's totally okay. It's not important at all. So, I'm gonna put Beatrix away because, like I said, I'm only allowing myself to have 4 Pokemon, but you know what? I'm just gonna box her. I don't need to send her into the wild, you know, where she'd probably die, even with her cool name. So yeah, I will see you guys in the tunnel. Here we are. So yeah, now that we have a full team, quote unquote, we have all of our HM slaves in order. I mean, I don't even need as many as I have. I could get by with just... To be fully honest, I could get by with just Paul. Like, that's it. He's the only one that I actually need in this group. Because since Balthazar is going to learn Surf, Paul can get both Cut and Strength which are the only other required ones. Because you don't ever have to use fly. It makes things a lot easier because you don't have to go like through the Diglett cave or back through Mount Moon or anything like that. So it's just it'll just make things, it will make my life easier. The fighter, Balthazar the War Turtle, not far off from Blastoise. And then we have Paul, the strong Charmander. Pickpocket, the cutting Zigzagoon. And Peephole, the flying Hoot Hoot. So yeah, I don't plan to do too much more in this episode itself, so I will see you guys when I'm getting ready to get the bike. How about? I'll show you guys that because, you know, might as well, I guess. See you there. Okay, let's get this before we get the bike first. The Versus Seeker. And what I can do with that is I can have rematches with trainers that I've already battled. Now the weird part about it, but also understandable part, and here also let's get a fishing rod. Keep going in the wrong house. But anyway, the weird but understandable thing about the Versus Seeker is you can't use it indoors, which means that you can't use it against gym leaders, which honestly was one of the biggest draws for me for like Pokemon Emerald, was that you could, originally Pokemon Emerald I guess, I'm not actually sure if you can refight them in other ones because I've played so little of the original Johto. Like, I had a Crystal, like, 5-6 years after Crystal originally came out, and the cartridge, like, broke within a year of me getting it. Like, I'm pretty sure it was, like, less than, like, 6 months or something, and the cartridge broke. So that was just great, but I think it wasn't much longer that Heart Gold and Soul Silver came out, so it was fine, I guess. But yeah, I always liked being able to fight the gym leaders again in Emerald, because that was just like the best. They gave the most challenge. They had sorry about that. They had like the coolest Pokemon, but yeah. Anyway, I chair the Pokemon fan club. I raise more than 100 Pokemon. I'm very fussy when it comes to Pokemon, I surely am, so did you come to visit to hear about my Pokemon? Yes. Good, then listen up. My favorite Pokemon, Rapidash. It's cute, lovely, smart, plus amazing. You think so? Yes, it's stunning. Kinda love it. Hug it when sleeping warm and cuddly. Spectacular. Ravishing. Oops, look at the time. I'm glad it cuts out most of his dialogue. I kept you too long. Thanks for hiring me out. I want you to have this. I got a bike voucher. Take that bike voucher to the bike shop in Cerulean City. Exchange that for a bicycle, free of charge. Don't worry, My favorite hero will fly me anywhere I need to go. So, I have no need for Beecycles. I hope you like cycling. That guy talked funny. So yeah, I'm gonna pop up and get me a bicycle. And what would a Beecycle even be? Like, a bike for bees? Or like, bike made of bees? Oh, that would be terrifying. A bicycle made out of bees. Just like, all of them just like, not like smashed up and like made into some weird bee metal somehow, but like just bees all clamoring together in a bike shape. Oh, that's a bike voucher. Okay, here you go. Wow, no questions asked. Thank you, come back again some... No. Why would I ever come back? I don't need any of your bicycles made out of bees. Oh, oh, that is just... It's such a weird thought. I'm just continually imagining it, and it's getting, like, worse by the second. Because they're just all... I don't know why I find this so interesting, but it's just a ton of bees just sitting around in the shape of a bicycle. Just there. Like, a bunch of them make up the chain and the wheels. All that kind of stuff. They just sit there. If you try and ride it, I mean, it's not gonna work because bees aren't that strong. They're they're pretty strong. I mean, for like tiny little bugs. But still, bees. They can't hold up a human. Anyway. So yeah. I think that's all for now. My name is Odysseus Prometheus III. We will go on to the Saint Anne next, but you can call me Odie. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Hey, 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 you should subscribe.